Mike, meet the apprentice.
How you doing, Mike? Nice to meet you.
I've been impressed. He ain't made it past his honeymoon period yet, but I'm pretty impressed. He's a sheet metal guy, motor guy, just a get it done guy, hard working guy. So I showed him this, and he was like a little kid when I said, you can help me do this one. So we've been working on this a while. This was a barn find. Catch us up to date. Now this has got a history, a long history. Being in a barn for a long time.
A gentleman I bought it from had it in his barn for 30 years. He was going to finish it. His daily driver was a 33 coupe. He sold this to me so he could finish his 32 Cabriolet. We were hoping to have it done before he passed, but we didn't make it. He passed last year. So I was able to take my other car down there and give him a ride in it. But this is the one I'm looking most forward to having to where I could drive it every day.
Well, basically you ordered a chassis from us.
Yes.
And I said, why don't you bring the car down, we'll make sure it fits. And while we're still outside pushing it up the back, Mike was asking me, well, do you do this? Do you do that? Do you paint? I was like, no, we don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. We don't do that. And then by the time we pushed it into here, we probably had a bunch of cars along here that we did that. And so Mike's a nice guy. I got to know Mike, and it's like, oh, all right, let me think about it. And then all of a sudden now we've gone, it's been a while, but it's come quite a long way. It's got a van top in it now, the body's basically done. We're trying to figure out the front end. You got a hood, it's a steel body car. Couldn't find good running boards, so we did make running boards for it. Got those good. The hood was a little rough, but now you want the hood hinged.
Yeah, I wanted to get away from the hinged hood so it doesn't bind.
Right.
My Roadster has this style hood where the top rocks back and forth. Side panels are removable if you got to work on the motor. So we thought about that, converting it to that, so to make it more user friendly.
So you got us a kit from somebody. Where did the kit come from?
I got it off eBay.
Brand or just here it is, a universal thing?
I don't remember. It was probably the guys, it may have been the same people that made the hood kit for the 32 Roadster I had.
Okay, so Daryl's fitting up the hood or doing the kit. So once we get the hood going, we need to do these sides. Now we got some gaps here. We got some serious, what the heck's going on? We're pretty tight on our radiator. We're gonna have to deal with getting that. This would, I guess, is an original radiator. Come give us some inside
Well, no,
stuff
it
here. We
wouldn't.
can edit this.
I don't, no, the original radiator would come out here.
Oh, that's right.
So they'd already put
It's pretty thick.
an aftermarket radiator, and it's got the, did you guys put this in or was it there? For the air
Condenser,
conditioner?
we put the condenser in.
Okay.
We had it too low. We had to move it up to get that fitting. So we're gonna have to deal with, so looking at the hood, a lot of times I'll come along the side to make sure when we put a hood on, so that the hood doesn't look like it's traveling up. All right, so there's the hood kit. So we're gonna have to have some braces down the side.
Yeah, that's the brace that goes down the side. So this will be this side.
We'll have to brace it front to back.
So we'll have to add to it. Get it just
And tie it in.
Just when you pull the rod.
So that's the latching side over there.
No, both sides do this.
Oh, okay.
So you can go for either
Oh, so you can
side.
play and take it off, or you can
You can
swing
lock it one side or the other, or pull both and take
And
it
take it
completely off.
Well, that's a good design. You don't know what brand this is, though, huh?
No, I do not. Maybe on
Instructions.
there.
Got
I
instructions.
found it off eBay, and it's the exact same hood kit that's on my other car.
So, bottom line is, we're gonna have to brace it from here to here.
Yeah, trying to.
It's
not made to hold in your hand, but this is actually probably this one, just to pull back is what you open it. So this one will go here. Probably right in there. Give or take a little.
And we can, I wonder if we can get these hood sides with kind of a pin this way going down in it then?
Possibly,
If we
yeah.
drop it that way and then drop it into here, then we could still even clamp it with the regular clamps. So
Check
if
the
we
oil
tie,
and
if we
stuff.
tie the hinge from here under the grill shell into the cowl section, this will be permanent.
Yes, this will be permanent, and that will hook to the bottom part.
And this will hook to the bottom of this, but if we make it so that there's a pin on the backside, you can drop it in.
Right,
Not
and
a
then
pin
we
with
can
it.
take that off if we need to service.
And then all we'd have to do, I mean, gravity will hold it in place and we can put a couple pins on the bottom to hold it.
Yeah, I think we put the pins on the back. I'd like to put the head latches, even if they're fake,
Right.
back on the car.
I think we put them on and make them work.
Or that'd be even better.
Because instead of a hinge like this, it's just gonna be a little, something you can just drop it into the slot.
Yeah.
So that
And
should work.
then the bottom hood latches would hold it down. Yeah, that would work.
So hopefully our apprentice here is paying attention how we're gonna do this. You got this all figured out?
Oh yeah, we're doing it.
We're doing it, huh?
Yeah, you can go back to the video. Now, the cowl lights that go here on each side.
It's already got holes for that.
Yeah, they were on the car. There's
Yeah.
cowl lights and some of the stuff. I want that to be the turn signals.
Oh, okay.
The headlights that we have do have turn signals in them.
Like some running lights?
No. Yeah, well, they're gonna come on all the time. But I wanna change the bulb to an orange bulb. So that'd be like Phantom Pete from Oklahoma State.
Oh. Yeah.
So anytime the car's
Phantom
on,
Pete.
I want orange lights to come on. Cause it'll be solid black with just those lights to come on, the turn signals up there.
We've still got room issues here. I'm gonna have to clean this up a little bit. My next step is to get a couple fans that are gonna work. So I get enough airflow through here.
You think we can mount them in front?
Yeah. Yeah, we can get a push and a pull. We wanna have enough cooling. So I've been kinda looking at that, so.
But these are, all this is fitted where it's supposed to go.
Well, technically our frame is a reproduction of where them bolt holes are. That's an original part, yeah, that's bolted where it goes. I was looking, we could, possibly take the mount down to lower it, because it's actually leaning a little bit. This is.
Leaning back,
Well, leaning one way or another.
it's leaning that way. Yeah,
Because if you look at this, it's
Be
not
real
lined up,
small.
so it's gotta,
come back this way.
so wherever that's going on, we gotta take care of that.
We also have to do the air cleaner.
I know. This is something we need to, is this like in use as Mr. Pipe Bender over here?
Oh yeah, we can.
You can make something cool that looks like it belongs and kinda,
Yep.
And you know that we're gonna take the original,
I've got
Valve
that up
covers.
there and we're gonna,
we're taking Corvette off the top, making it smooth, and I bought 2 V8 Ford logo.
so what's the apprentice think here?
Not too much work. Just honestly, it's the fiberglass hood. Getting that to fit will be a huge accomplishment. Because then we can start fabbing up brackets and making it all work.
You wanna make a metal hood work?
Yeah, we could do metal. I mean,
Well, we have the metal hood.
I'll show you the metal hood.
so here's the metal hood. It's in really good condition. pretty solid. So we'll test fit it.
This has to ride at the top of the side panel. That way so you can hinge the top. So this
Right.
has to be at the top. Wherever we do that, it's got to be at the top to make this work. Top of the side panel.
Or bottom of it, how we look at it. 'Cause we don't know, honestly, we don't know where the side panel's gonna be until we get that hood where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Let's set this hood on.
The thought I had was to pull the trim piece, weld this solid, put the ribs that came with the kit in it, so then the whole thing would go one way or the other.
Right, yeah, the kit
Or
actually
pull
comes
both.
with ribs. But the fit up here is not awesome, so we're gonna have to add and subtract and make it work.
But these ribs are for,
We can add them
I
ribs
think a
underneath.
30,
I like that.
I think the
These
kit was
excited.
with a 32. But I knew all we'd have to do, and you guys obviously have the skill to modify this to fit this hood.
Yep.
He's got the smile. He probably does things for the challenge anymore. That's how it used to be. Oh, it ain't about the money. It's like, I've never done that before. Let's do it.
Yep.
Yep, he's over there.
Yeah, but what I want to
Learn
see
as
is
much
5
as
or 10 years,
possible.
he's got his own TV show.
Oh, I told him.
Building all these
He
kind of
will.
cool
He's gonna have his own
cars.
TV show way more than 5 or 10 years ago. We'll both be able to go, yeah, we know him when he was just like starting
My car
out.
was the first
Yeah.
one he did.
Before he abandoned me. So, here. Is this fun and exciting enough for you to call a side project?
Cause I was thinking about a sign on the rat rod on the door.
Yep.
You know, something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Transmission.
So we'll put you on in the evenings
Okay.
and we'll keep track of the hours and,
Yeah.
because otherwise I got him, your schedule like everybody else. I quit doing numbers because as soon as I put a number down, everybody's like, wait a minute, where's my number?
I know, you got it, okay. So I wanted to remind you.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much work there is here. I just started collecting